Hello, my name is Kurt, and today I will be playing Path of Exile. Now, for those of you who don't know, Path of Exile is a game similar to Diablo 2, Diablo 3, very hack and slash oriented sort of gameplay, but what distinguishes Diablo from this is that this is free to play, and it is also an MMO. Now, it doesn't seem like an MMO at the moment, but I believe that there is PvP and a whole bunch of other things. But there is chat. As you can see here, I disabled global chat, but I could turn it on right now, and trade chat, and all these other chats. And, you know, people will talk and all that stuff like in any regular MMO, WoW, and all those other MMOs. Now, what's cool about this game that I particularly enjoy is the skill tree. Look at this. Just look at this. This is phenomenal. Really remarkable. Never have I seen anything like this ever in my life. It's just ridiculous. The amount of customization this game allows you to do is crazy. Now I'm playing a witch character, so it's sort of like a caster. And there's different specs you could do. You could do more like control wizard type of spec, sort of a damage oriented spec, AoE type of spec. I'm doing a fire sort of oriented spec, which is primarily just damage, single target damage, and AoE and summoning to a certain degree. My skill set is very mixed at the moment. But oh boy, there's sort of like a little mini boss here. Now what I like about playing this caster class is that you could just spam like spells like these. You see I have these flaming skulls. Oh man. And that's pretty much it. You just spam these spells and it's, you know, victory time. Whereas the other classes are more oriented in different ways. You have to actually time your skills and do everything in a different way. It's similar to playing a rogue in World of Warcraft and a mage, you know. They're very distinctive. A mage, you just pretty much there is skill required, but it's primarily spamming your main bolt, your free spell, your sheeping spell, whatever. Basically crowd control, bolt, crowd control, bolt, and then an instant sort of cast damage spell, and that's pretty much it. Whereas rogue is more, you know, picky when it comes to that. You have to really hit the combos and hit the right skills at the right time and do as much damage as possible, as quick as you can, and get out as quick as you can. So it's very tactical. But yeah, I used to play WoW, by the way. I used to play World of Warcraft. Not necessarily shortly after launch, but I remember the level cap being still level 50 when I was playing, and then I left shortly after the level 70 expansion, I think. I don't remember which expansion it was. It was the one that introduced the Blood Elves, or whatever the hell they're called, those like pale, blonde-haired elves. For the Horde. That's pretty much when I stopped playing. The game was still pretty good back then. You know, it wasn't screwed up as it is, you know. Now, I don't want to say that it is screwed up now, but it's a lot different than when it started off, you know. I remember when flying mounts first came out, that was, I think, added an expansion. You needed to grind ages for a flying mount, or even just a regular mount. Now it's just a couple of hours of work and you have a flying mount. It's ridiculous. Yeah, but the level cap's also freaking like 100 something. I don't even remember. But yeah, just cruising around in this game a little bit. You know, it has like sort of has a certain layout that I've noticed in this game. I used to play this game. Well, getting back into WoW, my main character was a warlock. I really enjoyed playing that. and I had a mage, and what else did I play? I had a warrior too, but I didn't really play the warrior that much. That was just primarily for fun. My main PvP was done. My main PvP was done in with my warlock character. Okay, so I just unlocked a new waypoint. There's different places to go. I don't know when this act is gonna end. I'm still in Act 1. I'm level 11, by the way. Or 12 or something. Let's see. I'm level 13, actually. And it still feels like the game is introducing me to its mechanics. Like I said, playing this game, like, it seems like very easy. Like I said, just spamming like one button over and over again. But it gets tricky. There's certain areas in dungeons that, like, they trick you out of nowhere. They just throw in this like massive boss that hands your ass to you, and it's just so confusing. So what I found in this game is that, oh, what is that? There's a specific pattern. It's like sort of these pathways. These are like leveling pathways, I want to say. Just places where you can grind, get items and sort of gear, and what the hell is going on? And stuff like that. It's not, oh man, I'm about to die. It's not really the main gameplay here. I think there's PvP in this game too, but the higher end stuff, the later level stuff is pretty crazy. I saw some videos on that. Man, it gets confusing and hectic, especially with all these specializations, with all these skill trees. Is there any way I can destroy this thing? No. What the hell? Turn to ice. Oh, that's pretty cool. Check this out. Ha! See, it's like little things like this that make the game like extra fun. They're just freezing every damn thing that gets within range now. But the graphics are pretty spectacular. I mean, I'm running it on low, primarily because I'm recording at the same time. And when you're streaming or recording, it really takes a toll on your computer. So normally I could play this like on full specs, but since I am recording / streaming or whatever, there's so many processes that the computer has to do at the same time that I had to put on like way lower specs, but it's still pretty. So yeah, I tried getting back into WoW recently, but it doesn't really float my boat anymore. It lost that sort of nostalgic feeling, that you know, good MMO feeling. They just added, I feel they just added too much to it. They should have left it at level cap 50. Screw that shit. Now it's just too much stuff. I checked out Rift, which was supposed to be, I don't want to say a World of Warcraft spin-off, but it is very similar in many ways. Like the crafting's very similar, the leveling is pretty similar. Hell, the PvP is even similar, dungeons, raids.
Frankly, I would have been surprised if you hadn't recognized.
I don't really give a shit.
Stuck fast.
Find the All-Flame. It's an optional quest.
Till we meet again.
Can I get on your boat, sir? No. Go fuck yourself then, I ain't finding your All-Flame. But yeah, Rift is pretty fun, but it's free to play, but it's not something I see investing too much time in. It's just something that I play occasionally when I'm bored and I just want to play MMO. Oops, I just set off a spell randomly. Where the hell am I even going? I know there's a goddamn map in this game. Overlay map. Is there any way to fucking make this thing smaller? I know there is. Oh wait, what is this? No, that's just chat. There has to be. There just has to be. Overlay map. Any mini map? World screen? Whoops, what did I do? Just pressing some random ass buttons. This is the shop. There is things you can buy, I think, with real currency, just in like every free-to-play game nowadays. But you don't have to. It's not. This is definitely not a pay-to-win game by any means. I mean, paying always helps in every game, of course, but you could get there completely for free in this game. Not like a lot of games that restrict you, like Knights of the Old Republic Online, Star Wars. Like, I tried playing that shit, and it's like, it makes it so much difficult for you. Like, limited, like, bag space, limited run speed, limited, no mail, like, what the fuck is that? Like, you can't use the auction house? Like, what is this bullshit? I gotta pay $15 a month or just whatever to fucking use an in-game feature? Like, something as important as the auction house or a mailbox, for fuck's sakes? Level up.
Too much clutter.
Too much clutter. She has that, like, British sexiness going on. She's a witchy gal, you know? Probably in the witch trials, but I'm just enjoying myself, you know? I plan on making more of these similar videos. I don't necessarily know when I'm gonna start streaming, like, fully yet, because I don't know, I feel like with streaming, you have to have a certain amount of viewers kind of tune in, or otherwise, you know, you just kind of sort of feel unaccomplished. Like, if I started streaming and then I get like 1 viewer or 2 viewers, it just kind of feels fucking lame, you know? So I'd rather just upload to YouTube right now, just do like gameplay videos on my own time and just put it on YouTube, and then whoever's interested will watch it and will enjoy it fully. Whereas, you know, stream there with Twitch and streaming, it's just more of a thing that goes into it, you know. If people truly want to support you on Twitch, you know, they need to make an account and they need to make donations and they need to, you know, do all that stuff. You know, it's not a necessity. I mean, you could view a stream without even signing into an account, and you know, the streamer still gets paid to a certain degree. Because there's advertisements just like on YouTube videos or whatever on Twitch. But, you know, with people using ad block and stuff like that, like, make fucking chump change, so it's not even worth it most of the time. So yeah, I mean, what am I gonna talk about now? I mean, this basic life shit, you know, my gaming history. I really enjoy just connecting to my fan base on a much broader level, because I mean, I do have a bunch of viewers and stuff, you know, a bunch of subs and stuff, and I definitely do know that there's some really hardcore gamers out there that watch my videos and actually enjoy my videos.
I need more mana.
So it's things we just have in common, you know, just chatting about gaming experiences, you know, how gaming helps you out as a person, you know. It's not just sort of a nerdy thing to do. You know, if it's done to an excess, yes, it could be a hindrance, but as with anything, moderation is the key. I mean, there's so much things that gaming actually helped me out in life. Like, when I was younger, most of the games that I played were like novels. You know, you had to read through the whole damn thing. There was no voice acting. There was no, you know, narration. There was nothing. Like, it was just speech, like written speech, like written text, you know. And the NPCs would just make some grumbling noise, or that Final Fantasy, I'm looking at you, you know. The older Final Fantasies before Final Fantasy 10, you know, Final Fantasy 9, 8, 7, 6, all of them, like just reading essays upon fucking essays and novels upon novels just to get the story. But I always felt that it was more intimate that way because it just hit you harder. You know, when you're reading something and it's presented to you at the same time, it's just. Like, I remember just fucking tearing up in Final Fantasy IX and in Final Fantasy VII too. You know, I don't want to spoil anything for those of you who haven't played those masterpieces yet. I don't want to spoil anything for you, but shit gets sad, man. It gets really sad. You know, you kind of get invested into the game. You get emotionally connected to it. You feel like the characters are a part of you, like people that you know, because you spend so many hours reading about them, in most cases you actually do feel like a character. So, it's pretty cool, it taught me a lot about reading grammar. Um, it's forced me kind of. I didn't enjoy necessarily reading books in school or anything, or in any sort of recreational format. Like, most of the reading I've done, most of the words and my whole grammatical process has been perfected through gaming, honestly. But enough of that nerdy shit. Let's just enjoy the game, shall we? Where am I even fucking going in this game? Find another way to the forest. I think I just screwed that whole shit up. I don't even know. I'm just gonna keep on going though, fuck it. Now this shit's creepy. Keep singing, bitch. I'm gonna spec so I could fucking own you. Now I'm gonna spec more of an aggressive spec. I'm going primarily fire damage. As you can see here, this is more of the defensive path down here to the left. This is more of an aggressive spec because it gives you more life and mana. And then you branch out this way and then you get fire damage, see? So there's a whole sphere. There's lightning damage, there's ice damage, there's so many things you could do. It's ridiculous. I think I'm gonna go with mana, I think, because I'm okay with health, I guess. It's just my mana keeps running out too quick. I'm gonna go with mana. Health, I could always run away and use potions and dodge that shit, you know what I mean? Evasive maneuvers. I remember fighting the last boss I fought in this game just recently. The prison keeper, whatever. That was a fucking pain in the neck. But it involved a lot of just avoidance, a lot of I still have this damn map up. It's probably ruining the fucking gameplay for you guys. Okay, let's just go commando here. Let's get lost and enjoy ourselves, shall we? So yeah. Getting back to gaming, I mean, I'm really fucking addicted to Hearthstone at the moment. I have been for several months now. I got into it late, I didn't get into Hearthstone when it first came out, which was a big fucking mistake because now I have to catch up immensely. I keep getting my ass owned. Like, the first rank I made it to, I think, was rank 13 or so, using the cards that I kind of have at the moment. And that's not bad for just sort of a free-to-play person getting to rank 13 without buying cards and shit like that, but you're so fucking behind in Hearthstone. Like, you don't have Dr. Boom, I don't have any of the fucking legendaries. Well, I have a couple, I think, but you don't have any of the good ones. Like, I don't have Mal'Ganis, I don't have, that fucking Spell Dragon, Malagos, or whatever the hell he's called. I do not have Nefarian, I do not have, Alexstrasza, I don't have any of those fucking good cards. And I don't even have most of the, like, decent cards either. Like, I don't even have, most of the BlackRock cards or the Noxramas cards. Like, I'm so fucking far behind, it's not even funny. But on the good side, it's like I almost have all of League of Explorers unlocked, and those are some pretty handy cards because trying to play without Reno right now, or Bran, or any of those cards, is just suicide at this point because back then you could have done it, but now you're facing off against somebody, and you'll get them to like 5 health, and they'll fucking Reno and get full health all over again, and you just used all your freaking stopping power, all your force to get them down to, you know, almost lethal range, and then they just whip out this full heal, and then they do the fucking little panda thing or whatever. Was that the boss? I just knocked her out so quick. Yeah, that panda thing, or the other one, I forgot the name of them. Have a drink, my friend. That one, where you just fucking put the card back into your hand, and you could full heal again, dude. You could full heal again, and you could have that one Ancient Brewmaster. That's what he's called. You have Ancient Brewmaster, and you could have the other one. That's
Too much clatter.
higher mana or whatever. So you could have two. So you could have 3 full heals, dude. Imagine that, 3 full fucking heals. You have to get somebody down to like lethal range 3 fucking times to win this, or you have to get like really good burst damage, like from the get go, to just fucking kill them off before they even get, you know. That's the ticket. But yeah, man, I just love the game so much, but it's just it's kind of pay to win. I'm sorry to say it, but from my observation, it's pay to win. Because if you don't buy cards, or if you don't buy the wings, or if you buy any of them, you're at a significant disadvantage to the people who have been playing the game for like fucking years and shit like that. Like, that's expected, you know. You can't expect to be as good as people who invest years of gameplay into the game. I mean, game time into the game, but they just make it so difficult for movies now. They give you fucking a couple of free packs to start off with, and then they give you a pack a week in a tavern brawl. And then sometimes they give you a quest to spectate another player, and you get a free pack for that. Well, this guy's being a major pain in the ass. Oh, fuck that end. Hold on, I'm about to drop this on. I'm about to fucking destroy this motherfucker once in a row. Damn, I almost died too. But yeah, this is such a fucking pain in the neck. Like, the amount of packs you get is not enough to catch up. And they're only basic packs too. You don't even get the goblin ones, you don't even get the grand tournament ones. Whatever, what is that? Haku Armor Master. Oh shit, I'm about to die.
Yes, I call you warrior.
What the fuck did you call me,
I've
warrior?
already swept your surroundings.
There's a fucking dude shooting at me. Weird fish. Enter the haunted area, find a bruiser. I think that's a higher level though. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. I could go to the haunted deaths, but I'm trying to find another way to the forest. I need some kind of key or something. I'm so fucking lost, it's ridiculous. I got so distracted with my chats and this whole sort of gameplay streaming type of thing. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing anymore in this game. But that's the fun of it, you know? It's just chatting over gameplay. I'm giving you something to look at besides, you know, just me fucking randomly talking like out in public or just sitting here and talking. You know, at least it's kind of more entertaining because there's actually something going on. You know, you can focus on the gameplay, you can focus on what I'm talking about. It's way more enjoyable, in my opinion. It's like some YouTube channels too that I watch, are like Luna, Leafy, and all these other dudes, like, they just play fucking Counter-Strike and just talk over that, and it makes it entertaining because if it was just them talking, like, I probably would never watch their videos, honestly, because they have some cool stories, but it's not really, you know, it doesn't hook you in, sort of, but you know, with the gameplay, like you can watch them play and watch them do a whole bunch of stuff while they talk about, their stories and shit. It's funny as hell, you know. So it gives you double entertainment value. But yeah. Yo, this bitch just get creeping me the fuck out. I am so cold and lonely, embrace me. Fuck out of here, you cold bitch. What do you want me to fucking hug a freezing sack of fish sticks? Or what the fuck do you want from me, bitch? The camera of anger. Well, that sounds pleasant. Let's go for it, shall we? So yeah, I got this fucking rockin' new webcam now. Let me check how long I've been recording for. 25 minutes. That ain't too bad for a gameplay video. I got this rockin' new webcam. And it's pretty good quality. Like, it's better quality than my actual camera that I use for YouTube videos. The rest of my way to a good life. Well, I need to find you one of those girls. Not creeper status, but like, you know, a chick that'll fucking wait even like in ghost form in like weird caverns and shit. The dude probably abandoned her ass. Like, he's like, yeah, bitch, go into that cave. I'm a bounce. He's probably fucking banging some like Playboy bunny in Las Vegas while she's like fucking frozen in some cave in ghost form. And she's all like, I'll wait for you like a good wife. Lol. See, man, there's humor to kind of this too. It's pretty funny just talking shit, you know, shit about random stuff like that, you know. Like if I was just randomly talking, just making a regular deal, like, I don't believe in any gods, bitch. But anyway. What the fuck is this? What did I just do? You know, I should start actually reading this stuff, honestly. But yeah, it's like, what am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to go to the... What the fuck am I supposed to do? I'll defend the relic. I am not doing that at all. Oh shit. Just spam this all the time. Holy shit. I barely recognize myself either after slamming my finger on the fucking keyboard for hours. But, I think I'm doing a pretty good job defending this shit. This is the pro of playing a fucking mage character. You just spam this shit all day. Okay, I'm fucking relics over half health. Can I do it? I was distracted for the first like 20 seconds of this thing because I didn't even freaking read it. Yeah, this is an easy win, guys. There we go. Holy shit. Oh yeah, another reason why, like, you guys may have noticed I'm not really picking up gear in this game. It's because this game functions a lot differently than Diablo. It's not like you just pick up gear and sell it to like a vendor for gold to buy other shit. Like this game, like, you just give it to a vendor for these things, for scrolls of wisdoms or orbs of transmutations or stuff like that. You know, like things that improve the quality of armor, things that transform a normal item into a magical item, and just stuff like that. So there's really no purpose of picking up stuff unless it's really good stuff.
That was some damn divine slaughter you delivered.
Thanks, man. What do I get? Reputation? I could do this again? I don't even know what the hell that means, but whatever. What is this? Can I do this again? Guess not. Look at all those fucking, let the bodies hit the floor. But yeah, see, you know, it's more entertaining, you know. Instead of just me chatting about random shit, like, this gives me a never-ending source of things to talk about, because I can always comment on the gameplay, and funny stuff that happens in the game, and just random stuff like that. Whereas my regular videos, I usually find out, run out of things to talk about, because I'm not, like, sort of receiving inspiration from like anything, so to speak. You know, I don't really know what the hell is that. What the fuck is this? What do I get? Reputation? I could do this again? I don't even know what the hell that means, but whatever. What is this? Can I do this again? I don't even know what the hell that means. Can I do this again? I don't even know what the hell that means, but whatever. What is this? Can I do this again? I don't even know what the hell that means, but whatever. What is this? Can I do this again? I don't even know what the hell that means, but whatever. What is this? Can I do this again? I don't even know what the hell that means, but whatever. What is this? Can I do this again? I don't even know what the hell that means, but whatever. What is this? Can I do this again? I don't even know what the hell that means, but whatever. What is this? Can I do this again? I don't even know what the hell that means, but whatever. What is this? Can I do this again? I don't even know what the hell that means, but whatever. What is this? Can I do this again? I don't even know what the hell that means, but whatever. What is this? Can I do this again? I don't even know what the hell that means, but bruh. And I could change topics really quickly too. I could talk about random anything in this video. You know, no specific requirement. As in my other videos, I always feel kind of required to talk about the same thing. You know, I make a video on like, you know, a review or a make tau video or whatever, and you know, I primarily try to focus on that because that's the point of the video. You know what I mean? But this doesn't really have any sort of point. I'm just talking about anything. Oh, I'm about to get wrecked. Ripping pepperoni fish. Hold up. But, yeah, I mean, this is just, like, it's just a lot more laid back for me. I can relax, I can kind of tune out and just let it flow, you know. Let's talk about precious metals a little bit. Let's see how long I'm into this video. Sorry for the lag sometimes, because my CPU gets overloaded sometimes with this shit. We're at 31 minutes. Let's talk about precious metals really quick. I'm probably going to end this at the 40-minute mark, just because, you know, shit, I have longer videos now, obviously, on my YouTube channel. I'm just babbling about random shit with no gameplay or anything. I could definitely make this longer, but see, like, that sort of shit is stuff you're supposed to pick up on. Hold up. I'm gonna just kill all these things. Yeah, let's talk about precious metals. Let me spec it really quick. I'm gonna go with mana, since I'm pretty good on health. I could always run an avoish. I might spec into health a little later on. There's so many points in this game. Yeah, precious metals. Platinum used to be $1,800 in the summer, I remember. Gold was 1,600 or so, 1,500 give or take. Now it's been crazy, hectic, crazy. Just stop, man. Platinum's cheaper than fucking gold at the moment. That's how fluid the market is. You know, a lot of people always said, like, you know, it's a very uncertain market. It's risky, but you can make a lot out of it if you know what you're doing. You see a lot of people like, oh, gold will never drop, and this and that, and there could be a point where, you know, see, or people that, like, sort of stood behind platinum. You know, people always thought, oh yeah, platinum's better than gold. Platinum's always more valuable, and that has been the case for fucking centuries, pretty much, but, you know, now all of a sudden, platinum's cheaper than gold, even though platinum's a rarer mineral than gold is, which is ridiculous. Like, gold is pretty rare as it is. That's why what the fuck? Speaking of gold, I think that's gold over. What a coincidence. Yeah, gold is a rare mineral indeed, but platinum has always been rarer, which is why it was more valuable. Because... Damn right. But yeah, platinum has always been more valuable because it's rarer, and it's used in a lot of things. Platinum is used in manufacturing of cars, so it's palladium. Manufacturing in cars, manufacturing in certain medical devices, and it has practical use, whereas gold does have use. Yo, this bitch is so fucking creepy, it's not even funny. Like, this chick wants the D. She wants the fucking dom really bad right now. She's been in this cave, like, fucking in these gold piles, just like smothering her fucking vulva in gold fluids, with no man, because that dude fucking ditched her. It's like, fuck that bitch, you crazy hoe. Have all your gold, I'm fucking out of here. Yeah, back to the precious metals. Oh shit, this is gonna be a boss battle, isn't it? I still don't understand why, oh my god. This is that bitch? Oh my god. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking... Holy shit, she does a lot of damage. Well, time for my skeletons to check this shit out. Skeletons. Oh my god, they're getting fucking wrecked too. See, this is what I'm talking about. This game seems so easy and so like spam friendly in the fucking beginning, or just like in random sections, but then they throw this shit at you, like this crazy ass bitch that like you have to dodge. I'm not. Oh my god, I'm not even dodging properly or not doing it. Movement speed. Check this shit out. Like, see, pro game right here. See, the game confuses the fuck out of me. It's like, yeah, man, you just fucking scream and talk about random shit and not really pay attention to what you're doing. No problem. Then all of a sudden, this bitch comes out of nowhere. Fucking mermaid, creepy bitch. Oh my god. She's almost fucking gone. I'm too fucking OP for this bitch. If I was playing like a warrior character, what the fuck is that? Oh shit, that wasn't gold, dude. Oh, she's not fucking dead. Oh my god. That wasn't gold, it was a lie, an illusion. Everything was a fucking joke. It's fucking piles of bones and fucking dust and shit. This is the true face of love, you fucking bitch. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is truly exciting gameplay. 10 out of 10. IGN. Look at this bitch. She's about to go down again. Are you gonna transform into a fucking whale this time? You fucking octopus, fucking mermaid bitch. Oh my god, I'm about to die. Holy shit, this bitch is gonna be crazy. Movement speed. Put that movement speed on. Get these fucking octopuses out of here, fucking dick. What is this? Where the fuck is this water even coming from? Like, the water's around the area, yes, I understand, but just randomly fucking popping out of the ground like a geyser. There's no holes here, dude. There's no fucking holes. Like, she just made holes there right now, see? The holes just, like, it makes absolutely no fucking sense. Like, these holes open up, but the second the geyser stops, the hole just disappears. If this was a real, like, life scenario, the holes would stay there. And this bitch would fall through them and die. Oh fuck. And I wouldn't have to spam these souls, but thank god I have this shit. Oh, she's dead for real now. Achievement complete. Lamau. Kill these normal act bosses. Oh shit. I don't even have dexterity for that shit. Superior lost that. Too much clutter. Yo, I got completely derailed from my fucking topic of precious metals. Yeah, gold really doesn't have any industrial uses. It's primarily just a luxury sort of thing. Well, an item of value. But China's stacking gold like a mofo right now. And so is Russia. So there's some shit going on here. Gold is definitely worth more than some piece of paper, obviously, but it's just what the hell's going on here? That's pretty cool. Oh, I made it to the forest, so this was the way I was supposed to go, so I didn't get lost all the fucking long. Yeah, I was thinking I'm lost fucking noob, motherfucker. But, I was fucking wrong, dude. I wasn't going the right way, but this is how these games sort of function. You can legitimately get lost, and you'll still be going the right way, because it's all about the grind.
To see there's still some life in this twitching corpse of the continent.
I like how characters have their own little, like, this, oh man, this is Act 2 already, I see. I still got shit to do in Act 1, I might go back, like, the reason why these are blanked out is because I didn't find the waypoints in there. I don't even know if they have waypoints, but I still have this to do, which I didn't do. I don't know what that is. There's a couple of things here, that's for sure. But I'm in Act 2 already, so shit's gonna be harder, I know it. So that's pretty cool. Made it to Act 2, guys. With you. Now, this shit would have been pretty boring on my own, I'm not gonna lie. See, that's the difference too. Playing a game on your own, like even watching videos, like I enjoy watching Raynet and Forsen and Kriparian and all these Hearthstone streamers because not only does it teach me more about the game of Hearthstone and shit like that, but it's also entertaining, you know? It's not like I'm just watching another person play a game that's stupid when I could just play it myself. You know, it's just the interaction that goes along with the game. You know, you get to know the streamer, you get to like delve into force and drama and just laugh along at random bullshit like that. And it just makes the game funner to play for yourself too. You know, now when I play Hearthstone, like I know all these plays and I know all these decks, and I just have like funny ass memories from like various streams and shit like that. And it just adds so much to the community and to the enjoyment of it. Same with this game, like it's an MMO, like, and you guys probably can't see that right now because I'm not in the main town. Like these areas here are sort of instanced, which is a great fucking thing because I wouldn't want to compete with anybody else for experience or grinding mobs or just. Can you imagine having like 10 freaking casters in the same area just blowing up everything day by day by day by day like they do in fucking WoW? Like there's certain bosses like or mobs that higher level characters grind, and the lower level like people who truly need it for quest or whatever can never fucking get that mob because it's always being farmed. Shit annoys the living fuck out of me. So I'm glad this is instanced, and it's instanced to the degree where, you know, when you go into town, you can interact with people, or even here, you can interact with people. But I turn off global chat because it's annoying. Just people talking about fucking stupid ass bullshit, like religion, Donald Trump, politics, just shit that I don't really want to fucking deal with while I'm gaming. While I'm gaming, I want to just escape. I want to just chill out and fucking relax for a while. I don't want to be playing fucking Path of Exile, slaying like these monkey motherfuckers, and hearing about Donald Trump's toupee or whatever. That shit just ain't cool. But you know, I guess people really don't have other people to talk to, so they talk about that shit and start drama in the gaming world, which is stupid. Talk about cool shit. Yeah. But yeah, like if you guys want to play, just hit me up, dude. I already left my battle tag for Hearthstone in the previous video, but I'll leave it again. Play that shit sometime. I'm gonna make another video of Hearthstone soon, just me fucking around on ranked. I'm trying to get, obviously trying to get Legend this season, but I don't know if that's gonna work with all these new fucking decks and all this shit going on, so I'm probably just gonna just fuck around and rank and get maybe like rank 10 or something. So you guys could join me along on the ride. And yeah, dude. Segueing on the mongoose. Some of these names are so ridiculous in games, like same with Diablo or with, you know, WoW and stuff. Like some of these names are just truly ridiculous. It's like Lesser Amulet of Dexterity of the Fleeting Fox. Fleeting Fox's nutsack. See, like, this is easy mode right here, you know? Compared to the shit I just went through with that Siren Dish, this is fucking easy mode. See, the game transitions really interestingly from this sort of chilled out, like, atmospheric, like, gameplay into just this hectic crazy shit. I know it's gonna be fucking chaotic in later levels. Like, I don't know what level cap is, but it's gonna be fucking crazy. Because I saw the videos for the newest expansion, Awakening or whatever. Like, that shit looks sick. There's dungeons and everything. They're randomly generated, first of all. And if you die, you have to start the whole fucking thing over again. Like, imagine playing for like 2 hours and then just dying, like, in the middle of the fucking thing and then having to do all that over again. But here's the problem, you can't just speedrun it, because this game is like sort of laid out and you can speedrun it, but instead of speedrunning it, like, you can't even fucking do that because it's randomly generated. So the dungeon will be completely different the second time around. So you just spend 2 hours doing this shit, learning the whole fucking dungeon, you die, and then you go in and you have to learn everything all over again. It's ridiculous, but I enjoy that shit. It gives you more hardcore gameplay. This is a really nice zone, by the way. Very atmospheric. Listen to the fucking birds and shit. Nice water and shit. Pretty cool. That's what I love about video games. Like, I really enjoyed the Gothic game series, Gothic 1, Gothic 2, Gothic 3. Those were fucking amazing games. Amazing storyline, amazing gameplay, hardcore as fuck. Like, if you know how many times, like, I fucking just completely got pissed off at the game because the combat was so fucking wonky the first time I tried that shit out. Like, it's ridiculous. But I see that the stream is kind of lagging a bit, so maybe I'm just gonna stand still with my character for a little bit and just hopefully that shit doesn't lag out now. Yeah, the FPS went up when I'm moving the character. So yeah, like Gothic 1, Gothic 2, Gothic 3, those are fucking amazing. The combat was so hardcore, but it was so immersive. Like you legitimately felt like the character was ridiculous. It always starts the game off with like this rags to riches sort of layout. Like you start out like no fucking skills, broke as fuck, hitting like goblins with a fucking stick, dying repeatedly, and it doesn't get easier. Like it's not like games nowadays where it's just like, oh yeah, it gets easier like within an hour or whatever. When you learn the game mechanics, Gothic 1, Gothic 2, Gothic 3, they were challenging. Gothic 3 kind of sucked. Gothic 2 was fucking amazing. But they were challenging from like the first fucking moment all the way to the end. Like the challenge never ceased. Even if you learn the combat system, you learn all the specs, you learn everything. It's just a massive fucking challenge the whole way through. It always kept you on your toes. The environment was so immersive. You could kill pretty much fucking any NPC in the game. You could just stab them legitimately with a goddamn sword while they're on the ground. You could steal shit. You could steal anything in the game. You could break into anybody's house in the game. You could steal shit. It was crazy. The NPCs had a life of their own, and then all these other people, oh, Morrowind and Oblivion and all this shit. But this was, I think, around the same time as Morrowind. Maybe a little bit after, maybe a little bit before Gothic 1, Gothic 2. I don't remember what years they came out, but they were so fucking amazing at the time. So revolutionary. You play mages, like there was a completely different storyline too. If you played a mage character, you went off into the fucking monastery or something. You had to sweep floors and meditate and essentially learn like all these fucking Zen things, madness things. It was fucking amazing. If you went up towards like the warrior path or whatever, the good guys, you have to do this whole completely different sort of path, and then you went to like the thief, like sort of rogue type path. And each of these things had like sort of a different area. Like if you teamed up with the thieves / rogue type people, you went into like this like forest swampy area and shit like that. And it's just like you had your typical thief like characters that would like steal your shit and beat you up, whatever. You went into the warriors, it was like in the city, in this like luxurious, nice place. Mages obviously on a monastery, like on this fucking cliff and shit. It was fucking amazing. And those were fucking good games. Oblivion was pretty good. Morrowind was good. Oblivion was pretty good. Skyrim was pretty good fucking too, but I don't know, Skyrim kind of dumbed down a lot of things, honestly. They made it more like, I want to say kid-friendly, you know. Yeah, gamers that are coming back from fucking Morrowind or even, you know, before that, you know, EverQuest days and shit like that. Like, it's just, it's too dumbed down, you know. Like, I remember in EverQuest, like, to talk to a fucking NPC, you had to, like, do like something like /hail enter, and then it would put up like this whole like fucking window of dialogue, and then you would have to type shit out. So it's like to accept the quest, you would have to do like, you would have to type / whatever the person said. It's like, well, you go pick these cherries for me in this bushy area in the forest. You have to type like, whatever was bold, so slash cherry bushes enter. And then it's like, oh, are you sure you want to go on this adventure? And then you need to type slash accept or agree or whatever. And it was just like, you actually felt like you were communicating with the NPC because you actually had to type shit out. Now it was just like, spam, fucking click, don't even read the shit, okay, accept quest, kill these motherfuckers here, go over it. And even back then, like, you didn't really have that much of a whole hand-holding process. The navigation was fucking flawed. I got lost so many times in fucking EverQuest, and it was an MMO, so like, it made sense because that's the whole point of it. You're supposed to communicate with other human beings. So it's like, there wasn't really any, like, you know, obviously you had Google and shit like that, but back then everything was just kind of like not updated and anything. And to get any info and to get anywhere in the game, you actually had to talk to people. You have to fucking show yourself off as a noob. And sometimes it actually worked out, but it was kind of embarrassing. You're like, where's the fucking leather armor vendor? Or where are these cherry bushes located for this quest? I don't know where to go. And then they usually had some like level fucking 60, like pro fucking gamer, like maxed out gear and maxed out fucking skills and knew everything in like the back of their fucking hand, and they're like, oh, I'll help you. And not only did they just type that shit out for you, like, oh yeah, you gotta go here, you gotta go. No, they personally like came to your fucking location, told you to follow them, and they led you there. And not only did they lead you there, they helped you fucking complete the quest. And after they helped you with that shit, they gave you like fucking overpowered ass gear. And as a noob, you felt so welcome and so fucking like happy. Like they gave you like mad gold and shit. And you felt like you went from being like this lost fucking like idiot to like just having like gold now and gear and all this shit. It's like, it was a beautiful thing. I made so many fucking connections in games like that. That was just ridiculous. Like, I met so many fucking cool ass people in MMOs. It's not even funny. But I used to play, you know, hardcore old school RPGs, EverQuest, Dark Age of Camelot. I used to play RuneScape for a little bit. I played Ultima Online for a little bit. You know, I was all in there, man. I was all in there. So, you know, those were the good times. Now it's just a lot different. Now a lot of people play MMOs, they're just solo, they don't really talk too much. If you need anything, you can always use the in-game tips or the maps or just Google that shit, and it just takes out a lot from the gameplay. You know, it's just not how it used to be. The games just hold your hand too much nowadays. You don't really get lost in MMOs anymore. You don't get lost in like everything's laid out for you already. That's pretty fucking stupid. I want it to be an adventure, I want it to be a quest, I want it to be me starting off with being a completely just dumbass noob to being a pro at it. It's like singing the guitar, like, I'll give you an example of that. It's like, the MMOs of today are just like fucking picking up a guitar and learning everything about the guitar in like a week. You know, like everything. Like shredding like fucking Van Halen, Hendrix, and all those fucking guitar gods in like a week. That's what MMOs are nowadays. Back then, it was just the same process as everything else. You know, it took years to perfect that shit. It took years to find out all the good grinding spots, all the secret fucking things, all the dungeons, all the layouts, all that shit. It's fucking amazing. But yeah, man, this is getting nostalgia heavy right now, man. But it was an enjoyable chat. I think I'm gonna end this for now, because I'm just fucking around. I'm not really playing anymore. It's not that I'm bored or anything, it's just I'm not sure how this will be received on YouTube. I don't know if people will actually enjoy it and actually watch it this far. I mean, people have watched my other videos where I'm just ranting and talking about random bullshit all the way to the end, surprisingly, which was like 2 hour long fucking video. So I'm actually amazed at that, because I wouldn't expect anybody to listen to me after fucking 2 hours. Like, think about it. In school, like, can you listen to the fucking professor yap for 2 hours or an hour? Not really. There's not really many people I could listen to fucking talk for 2 hours. But that's the beauty of it, you know. That's sort of the beauty of the internet, getting into that now. Is that, you know, people are drawn to what they enjoy, you know. It's like people who truly enjoy watching my videos will watch my videos and will listen to rap because that's what they enjoy, you know. You know, that's what they like, and they find it, and then they enjoy it, and they keep doing it. You know, just how I keep watching, you know, Force and all these guys. You know, it's a very interesting thing, honestly. It allows you to expose yourself to the world more and form, you know, more intimate connections with people and shit like that. You know, because, you know, the person isn't just a YouTuber, the person isn't just a streamer or whatever. It's the fucking, they're a human being with a life, with memories, with the same pleasures as anybody else, you know. What YouTube and the internet kind of fucks up is that it makes people, like, just kind of, you know, you expect them to be different. Like when I watch like FouseyTube or like any of the really popular YouTube channels like PewDiePie or you know, just any of the real like hardcore YouTube channels, like you're like, yeah, they're kind of a celebrity, you know, it kind of feels fake and all this shit, you know, it's like, you know, but on the other hand, you know, it really isn't, you know, because you get to learn a lot of things, you know. Like if you watch PewDiePie videos, for example, you get to learn a lot more about his life and his dogs and all this shit, and it gets you involved in that, and it's crazy. But yeah, the beauties of the internet, who would have thought, you know? Being a 90s kid growing up, fucking playing EverQuest, like my only like legitimate source of like online sort of communication, online partnerships were like AIM, you know, AOL Instant Messenger and shit like that. And you actually had to know fucking people. You couldn't just like go on Facebook and add random people, you know, and you know, have them accept you just for friends, or you know, even back in the beginning stages of YouTube, like just sub for subs or just fake subs or just stupid shit like that. Like it wasn't like that. You actually had to know the person. They had to accept your fucking AIM requests and all this shit. And it was just like such a detached experience. Like it was pretty fucking hilarious. See, because like it was just a lot weirder back then. You know, just gaming, playing fucking Dark Age, Camelot, EverQuest, WoW even. Well, WoW is recent. I'm talking about the old school hardcore shit, like before Facebook was around, before MySpace was around, before any of this shit was around. So it was a real, like, intense social experience for like sort of an introverted person to just pop into a game and like be in sort of a safe zone where you're playing with actual real living human beings, and you forget that sometimes. And you know, they chat back and all this shit, but you're enjoying the same game at the same moments. But it's the same experience for all the individuals. Like if you go on a raid, it's like everybody that's doing that raid is on their fucking computer, like in their fucking underwear, like half jacking off. At the same time, like you're doing your shit too, you know, like or there's another guy eating fucking croissants in France, and you're in fucking, you know, the States doing all this, whatever. It's fucking crazy how it bonds and allows people to form such connections, you know, and such experiences in the gaming world where you're sort of safe and sort of hidden behind your character because you're represented as your character, you know, as this warrior in fucking legendary plate armor, or you know, right now as I'm playing a Switch character, like fucking with a circlet and then like twig fucking shield and like a wand and spells and all this shit. And like people really don't know who you really are, so you stand behind this character, you communicate to other people as this character. It's like the safe zone, it's like the safe haven for sort of introverted people. It allows you to be yourself and express yourself fully, because it's not even like Facebook where you know, like you have your profile and shit like that, and it's like people actually know you, or you can't really express yourself fully like that. You can't really do that because you're always afraid of something, you know. If you post a picture of like, you know, whatever, you know, people will think you're fucking this and that. Like in the gaming world, it's like, it's all cool. Everybody's equal to a certain degree. So yeah, guys, I think that's about it. All my gems are fucking leveled up, dude. I've been playing this game for a while now. I've been enjoying myself. It's a lot funner than if I was just playing by myself. And an hour of fucking gameplay, an hour of each chatting. That about sums it up, I think. Yo, you guys, I'm gonna fucking make more videos like this. Maybe even make this sort of a daily thing. Just like chill out for an hour and just game, just talk with you guys about random shit in the game. And yo, I'm about to just get on my old games too. You know, I might hit up Dark Age of Camelot again. I might hit up some games you guys may be unfamiliar with, but I have been really just enjoying all these years, like Gothic 1, Gothic 2, those fucking extraordinary games, and I can just make videos of that shit right now with my newly fucking decked out gear, and we can enjoy that shit together. But yo, Gothic 1, Gothic 2 is gonna be so nostalgic, because I remember like fucking Gothic 2, like I had a friend over once and I was playing that shit on my PC, and there's a certain part, like I said, the game is so fucking live. Like you just walk around and the NPCs have a lifestyle of their own, and that was like really cool back then. That was really new. So anyway, you're walking and there's like this sort of red light district in the game, right? And it's like me and my friends sort of figure out this thing. It's like you're like, yo, think about this. Just save the game, like. There was a hardcore mode in it too, where it's like you die once and it's over, like a roguelike sort of game. You just die once and you're fucking dead, and you need to start all over again. But there was just a regular mode where you could save and all that shit. And what I would do, though, what we figured out is like we're gonna save before we hit up this red light district, and then we go to the red light district, and then there's like these hookah smoking chicks, dancing chicks, and all this shit. And we were like fucking young as shit. We were like, what, fucking 10 years old at the time, some shit like that. And you know, you go into these fucking sleazy ass parts in this game, and there's this chick, she hits you up, she's like, oh, you wanna have a good time for like 100 gold? And like 100 gold at that point in the game was like a fucking lot of money. And realize this, you could always get robbed in the game. Like, you could get beaten up, and you lay on the fucking ground, and the NPC could either stab you to death and you're done, or they could just take all your shit, meaning all your gear, all your money, your weapon, everything, and then you just wake up with well, you stand up with pretty much barely any health left, and you don't got anything. You're back to stage 1 again. They have all your shit. So yeah, we figured out this fucking way of saving before hitting the red light district. Then we would hit the red light district, and we would pay like the 100 gold or whatever. It was like all the fucking gold I had at the time, and it's like it gives you this funny ass scene where it's just like it's pretty much the two characters, like the male main character and the female sort of lady of the night, just dry humping and all this shit. And at the time, this was like such a fucking revolutionary thing. I'm like, holy shit, dude, like, this is gonna be fat material, bro. Yeah, shit like that, dude. So that's gonna be very nostalgic if I ever do play those games. But I'm pretty sure you guys will want me to play those games just so you can see my reaction and just like Yo, hit those games up yourself. Gothic 1, Gothic 2, check them out. They're fucking fun. It's hard to get into, but it's really fun. It's a little outdated now, obviously. They're old-ass games, but the old ones are gems, the old ones are the good ones, so peace out, everybody.